Hey everybody, welcome back to With the Face Glitchy here, and another shaving and talking today. The featured shaving soap is Infinity. Now, I know I just came out with this recently, but in honor of Ben, who is now living in Turkey, he's there on assignment, so I figured I'd pay tribute to his service. So thank you, Ben, for your service. Be safe out there, and we'll do this shave for you today with Infinity. So, with that said, let's bring this to the bowl, make a lather, bring it to the face, and talk about the results. And I have a couple of things to say, so stay tuned. Don't go away. Alright, so you can see the bowl, it's empty, right? Here's the soap, and you guys have seen this. It smells really great. This is based on Eternity, and we're going to put some of this right in the bowl, and then we're going to do the lather, so let's get started with that. Alright, so here's the soap in the bowl, and the brush I'm going to be using, of course, is the Wet the Face brush, which hopefully will be in stock pretty soon. I'm going to wet this down. Let's see, I'm waiting for the warm water. Here we go. I'm going to put a little bit, there you go. The whole brush is in there of water. I'm going to do just a little lather prep here, and then off to the races we go. The scent is coming out. Yeah, a lot of shit has happened over this week. Work, all kinds of stuff. At work we had, we use, Spectrum, and we also use Opt Online in another location, and the Opt Online went down, and it was like a lot of people react to things like that, like the sky is falling, but you gotta learn to control yourself, and they make the situation even worse. But, that's why you have an IT team. Alright, look at that. So, here we go. Let's bring this to the face and do the shave. Okay, so I have about 6 to 7 days growth, so let me with the face. Here is the lather, so let me apply it. And just a couple of days ago I noticed I had a drippy, I heard these drip noises, and of course it's coming from the shower, and it's dripping from that faucet, so I gotta do something about that myself, or call my neighbor over who is a master plumber and pay a lot of money to get him to do things, but he does a good job, he knows what he's doing, and I do not when it comes to that stuff. It's funny, when he needs something with his computer stuff, I don't charge him, but then whenever I need him for something like plumbing, he charges me, so I don't know. Here you go. Good enough for 3 more passes for sure. Another thing that broke, here's the Occam's Razor Nano Enhanced, which I will be shaving with. Let me just water it, and we'll start at the bottom. It's one of those things where, when one thing is go, they all go, and it seems to be happening to me. My Yamaha RX V3900 that crapped out. Just, I had something on, I was watching it, and I went into another room and I heard bam, and I knew what it was. So I'm thinking it could be like a capacitor blew and I have to replace it, but I just haven't looked at it. And I called up a lot of different places because I don't have the time to like do that kind of stuff anymore. But no one wants to look at it. One guy told me that Yamaha doesn't make things. They don't take care of things after 3 years, so it's going to be very hard to get parts. But it might be just replacing components like a cap, or he didn't even attempt. There was no attempt on his part at all to even like say, bring it down. I'll put it on the bench and we'll see what happens. So, whatever. So that's that. But I did have, I did watch a couple of other things. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Maybe you haven't. But it's a show on the BBC, which is Netflix picked up. So you can get it off of Netflix. And it's called Call the Midwife, and it's been on for like 10 years, and I'm really enjoying it. I didn't think I would, and I sat down for the first season, and I couldn't stop watching. It has a great story. It follows this woman and what is happening to her, and it takes place. It has like nuns who are in charge, and there are nurses. And the nuns aren't mean, They're likable characters, and the stories are good. They're adult situations, so it's, you're gonna get into some situations there. They're adult in nature. So it's not for all ages, but very entertaining. I find myself saying, I'll just watch one, and then I watch 3. So that's a good show. And I also I'm a big gamer, and Paramount put out a series based on one of the best-selling games called Halo, and it really is. It's a good story. I didn't think it was going to be. I gave the first episode a try, and it was quite entertaining if you know the backstory of all the characters that are in the game, and it was pretty good. So that's my information for today. Oh, and another thing. Chuck, the designer of these new, it was the soap holder and the aftershave holder, gave us permission to use these files and do whatever we want with them for Wet the Face. And I thanking him 100 times. He didn't have to do that, but he was very nice in order to do that. So in the coming weeks, you'll see a page dedicated to Chuck's designs, and I will be happy to print one out if someone wants one. So with that, I had a great shave, and I hope you have a great shave, and I'll see you next week. So long.